pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. We will work through our agenda this evening, and if the clerk will please note that all of our members are present except for Ms. Baker, who is out of town. Council, you have the minutes of the previous meeting before you. If there are no additions or corrections to those minutes, a motion to approve is in order. Second. By Ms. Moultrie, seconded by Mr. Meeks. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, the minutes are agreed to. Thank you. Council, you have tonight's agenda before you, and if there are no additions or corrections to that agenda, is there a motion to approve? So moved. By Mr. Meeks, seconded by? Ms. McSwain-Holland. All those in favor of the agenda signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, the agenda is agreed to. We do not have any committee reports this evening other than the executive committee did meet upstairs at 3:30 to discuss our agenda items, and all of our members were present there as well except for Ms. Baker. All right, Council, you have before you the first item on our agenda, which is a lounge retail license, one for the Trojan Bar and Grill. This is a item that was carried over from our previous meeting, and as I think in that time frame, some of our questions and concerns have been addressed. Does anybody have any additional questions or concerns regarding the Trojan Bar and Grill lounge retail license? If not, I will ask the representative to please come back forward. You can just stand there. I'm not going to ask you to speak tonight. I'm sorry. But we want you to know that the city of Troy does frown upon selling alcoholic beverages to minors. You will be checked. You will be checked by our people. You'll be checked by the ABC. We want you to be in compliance. We want you to have a successful business. But we want you to obey the law. Yes, sir. All right. With that, is there a motion to approve the said license? By Ms. McSwain-Holland, seconded by? Second. Ms. Moultrie. All right. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, the license is granted. Thank you. Thank you. All right. The next item on our agenda is a restaurant retail liquor license for Los Hermanos. Is that correct? Did I say it right? Yes. If you'll come forward and state your name and the nature of your business, please, sir.
Hello, everyone. My name is Gonzalo Zaragoza, and I'm here for a restaurant liquor license for a Mexican restaurant that we'd like to open.
Full service restaurant?
Full service, yes, sir.
Full service bar, I guess, or liquor?
Liquor, yes.
All right. And beer and wine?
Beer and wine.
All right. And your hours of operation?
Will be from 11 in the morning till 9, on the weekends, 11 to 10, Friday and Saturday.
Questions or comments from the council?
Exactly where are you going to locate that?
It's in the shopping center where the Piggly Wiggly is. It's where the old Cocoa Beauty place was. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
And you'll have about 3,000 square feet, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And an occupancy of 126?
Yes.
All right.
When do you plan on opening?
Hopefully the beginning weeks of December.
Okay. Any other questions or comments?
Didn't you say what asked about the portion of ABC?
Yeah, that's an ADC question. That that portion of would be what we determined is the portion of the shopping center that we'll get an exact definition from ADC.
Yeah, it's wall, the space that he has leased.
Yeah.
you know, obviously it's one contiguous building, and so the leases run from wall to wall.
Okay. Any other additional questions or comments on the license? As stated previously, City of Troy frowns upon serving alcohol to minors. You will be checked by ABC, checked by us. We want you to be successful in your business, but we want you to obey the law.
Yes.
All right. With that, is there a motion to approve the license?
So moved.
By Mr. Meeks, seconded by Ms. Moultrie. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, the license is granted. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck with your business.
Thank you.
All right, the next item is Resolution 2022-19, which is adopt the 2021 Southeast Alabama Regional Multi-Jurisdictional Hazard Mitigation Plan. And this is really housekeeping measures to get us in line with the Pike County Emergency Management Association and the Emergency Planning Committee. Mayor, is there anything that you want to add in regards to this resolution?
No, this is just important for all the governmental entities inside of this, of the area to adopt, to keep us, so we can get FEMA reimbursement and funds and things of that nature. As I talked about upstairs, the headquarters for this region, when it's activated, is Trojan, and we're very fortunate to be a centralized location to help with all this, and just appreciate Herb Reeves and all the other governmental entities in this area for adopting this mitigation.
All right, questions or comments regarding the resolution? If not, is there a motion to approve? By Ms. Moultrie, seconded by?
Second.
Mr. Meeks. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, the resolution is agreed to. Thank you, council. All right, the next resolution is 2022-20. And this is a bid award for beverage rights for the Recreation Department. Mr. Dan, welcome.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. On the day of November 17th, we opened bids for beverage rights for Troy Parks and Recreation, and invitations were sent out to some businesses, and Coca-Cola was the only bidder. And if approved, the contract will be for 3 years, and the bid proposal by Coca-Cola has several positive considerations, plus inventory purchasing discounts. And we're very pleased with their proposal, and it is my recommendation that Coca-Cola Bottling of Montgomery be awarded the bid for beverage rights for the years 2022, 23, and 24.
All right, thank you, Dan. Are there any questions or comments for Dan regarding this particular resolution on beverage rights?
When I see the effective date?
December 1st. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm writing down there, it is black and white already, so thanks, Dan.
I'm looking so hard I can't see it.
On that side.
Now, that's it.
All right, any other questions or comments regarding the beverage rights for the Recreation Department? If not, is there a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
By Ms. McSwain-Holland and seconded by Mr. Meeks. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, the resolution is agreed to. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you.
Appreciate what you do. All right, the next item is Resolution 2022-21, which is a bid award for a vehicle. Mayor, do you want to give us a brief description of?
I will. This is a small SUV. It is, as y'all know, we have been having a really hard time finding vehicles that are needed for the city. We had one that we thought we were going to be able to get a few months ago, and it ended up being sold. This one is available now. It was in last year's budget, and is in this year's budget. It will serve as a fleet vehicle for internal services. The executive department prevent us from having to spend a lot of money on mileage reimbursement and other things of that nature, car rentals and whatnot. So we would appreciate your favorable consideration.
All right, questions or comments from the mayor regarding this resolution? Excuse me. If not, is there a motion to approve? By Ms. Moultrie, seconded by Ms. McSwain Holland. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, the resolution is agreed to. Thank you, council. Thank you, Mayor. The next item is Resolution 2022-22, a bid award for right-of-way maintenance. Mr. Chandler, welcome.
This bid is for right-of-way maintenance, primarily tree trimming for the electric department. We currently have a 3-year agreement with Aspen Tree Expert Company that runs out December 31st. We sent out bids through the clerk's office for these to several vendors. Aspen just was the only bidder who responded last time. They were also the only bidder who responded. We have had good luck with their services, a very good relationship with them. They've had this contract for the previous three-year terms. This is for an additional contract for additional third term. Going forward for 3 years. The price did increase. We did plan for that in the budgeting process. We knew with the prices on everything else, including labor, that their numbers would go up. They meet the specifications being there. Our current agreement that is handling this service for primarily the electric department. We do other services outside of trimming just around power line. We do some trimming and limbs along roadways. There's trees that are on city right of ways. They do take those down and handle that service as well. That's why the rates that they charge on an hourly basis, just because they do things outside of tree trimming. We've been doing this for almost 9 years. It has been a huge assistance and help to the electric department in reducing tree and limb related outages. It's paid significant benefits, as the mayor and I talked about upstairs, to the utilities as far as reducing and eliminating those outages. It's a huge asset to us to be able to do this and provide this service on a regular basis. There are crews that are here in Troy every week, every year, that work 40 hours, that are trimming and cutting up limbs and trees. So it's been a really great thing for us over the years, and we recommend that the bid will go to Aspen with this service going forward. In addition, you'll also find in here there are storm rates in there. Those are for additional crews if in the event of a disaster or declared emergency. We need additional crews to come out with cleanup, trimming, things of that nature. Those rates are also going to be part of this agreement. Just one of the things that we found out was we've done some previous of those over the past month or two. The FEMA prefers us to have those calls bid out up front ahead of time, and it just makes the reimbursement process for them go quicker and easier when we show them the bid documents. So all those storm rates in there would just be in the event that an emergency was declared and we need additional crews. That's what those rates are for.
All right, thank you, Brian. Any questions or comments on this resolution?
I know something I'm trying. That hourly rate for the 4-man crew, is that rate per person or the total?
No, that's the total.
The total for the crew?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That's exactly right. That's the total for the crew, and then additionally, there's the equipment and all is broken out separately. But essentially, that's the crew and whatever hand tools, chainsaws, things like that they use are all rolled into that one rate. Because it's typically, we don't have just one person. Typically, it's that whole crew that's here and working together and doing their time.
So how does that happen when you, so is it, check made out to men? No, I can't use it. Is it made out just to every 4 person, the 4 people? Is it done like that, or is it in the front?
It's on the bill they send. They show the crew members that worked for that.
They're broken out?
Right, they bill us on a weekly basis, and they show us what crew members and what equipment was here for that week and what we get billed for. And if it's, a week with a holiday, something like this going on, they might not work 40 hours, but then they do. It shows exactly what they bill per crew per week.
Thank you. No problem. Good question. Mr. Meeks, seconded by Ms. Moultrie. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, the resolution is agreed to. Thank you. Thank you, Ryan. Next item is Resolution 2022-23, authority to purchase tanker truck. Welcome, Chief Stevens.
Thank you. As y'all remember, about a couple of meetings ago, I came to you and told you that we had been awarded 2 FEMA grants from the federal government for the Fire Act. One was for a tanker truck. We had a lot of problems trying to find one. We actually run across one about a week and a half ago that's already in line in production. The total cost for the grant was $309,000, 91 cents. I'm asking tonight if we could approve this. This truck is in line. We'll probably have it in June. Anytime after June, it's $100 a day fine for the company that we purchased it from through FEMA. FEMA will fine if we don't have it in short by June 1. Everybody else that we have talked to has given us a 400+ day just for the cabin chassis to be delivered to their manufacturer to get it built. But the total cost for the city to include the city's match from the original grant was $66,334.09.
66 what? 66.
I'm sorry.
What did you say, 66 what?
$66,334.09. That's to include the cost of the truck, the increase on the cost of the truck in our city match.
We can cover that out of the fire capital budget without doing the budget adjustment.
Questions or comments for Chief Stevens?
When we have a truck, Chief?
I'm sorry.
When we get a truck, we pass it.
June 1st.
June 1st. It's got to be on site by June 1 or
June 1.
We'll charge them $100 a day if it's not here.
Charge them, not us, right?
Yes, because we have to follow certain guidelines through FEMA, and we've been in contact with them as well. This will be purchased through HGAC, so we don't have to send bids out. It's already pre-bid.
All right, good deal. If there are no additional questions or comments, is there a motion to approve the resolution?
So moved.
By Ms. Moultrie, seconded by Ms. McSwain Holland. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, the resolution is agreed to. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
All right, while you're here, Resolution 2022-24, which is a grant application authorization resolution.
This is just, our department's just asking for y'all's blessing for us to apply for more FEMA grants and actual firehouse sub-grants for this upcoming calendar year. And if they're awarded, I will be coming back to y'all for y'all's approval to accept them down. So I'll have to come back before y'all before we do anything else.
And how long do you think it'll be before you get that permit? Once you apply?
I think we got to have all the applications in by the first of the year, but we probably won't hear anything from FEMA in June or July. Now, the firehouse sub-grant is quarterly, so they'll apply every quarter for one of those, and that's 100% match. So there'll be no money involved from the city on those.
Okay, thank you.
All right, any other questions or comments? Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
So moved.
By Mr. Swain Holland, seconded by Mr. Meeks. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, the resolution is agreed to. Thank you, Chief. Appreciate what you do.
Yes, sir, thank you.
All right, next item on our agenda, Resolution 2022-25, authorizing a project development agreement for the use and grant of public funds, things of value in aid of Troy Entertainment Partners, LLC. Mayor, do you want to start this process? I know we're glad to have our friend Scott Good here.
Yes, Scott, welcome. I know we have waited for this day for a long time, and I know where's Cameron? Cameron, at least come out here where and the council knows this. The council has been up and met with Scott, and I guess it's been, Cameron, when did you first talk to him?
Just January of 2019.
So we're almost,
3 years.
almost 3 years. We've been working on this, and I don't want to steal a lot of thunder, but I'll just say this. I want to start by thanking the council for giving us the resources and the opportunity to have folks like Cameron and Chase and the Economic Development Corporation, you know, to be able to go out and try to look for leads. And, you know, when Cameron and I were talking early on, when he came to work for me, we talked about, you know, the things that we needed in Troy. And, you know, and having entertainment options and things that were going to be good for, not only for, you know, for our young people to do, for families to do, for everybody to enjoy things that we didn't have. And Good Times Bowling absolutely meets that criteria. And so we're very grateful that y'all allow us to do the things that we need to do to try to improve our community. And Scott, I'll let you sort of take it over and say anything.
No, I mean, that's just, it's an honor, and I'm very thankful and grateful for the opportunity. To meet people with character that y'all have, that's rare. And I don't take it lightly, and I really do appreciate it. We will bring, it's a family entertainment center. We do focus on families. I don't think we're going to be chasing all the hardcore. I heard the previous for your alcohol sales. I take that seriously. But it'll be family oriented. It'll be a fun place to go. It'll be a clean place to be. I'm expecting probably anywhere from 55 to 60 employees. The scheduling will be adjusted. We finally, I think we got it right. We're on our 4th year between our pricing and our time opening and closing. I'm not one of those that's going to be kicking the door open at 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning. That doesn't happen. Nothing good happens after midnight. So we just don't, we're not there. But I do appreciate the opportunity, like I said, and welcoming that we've had for the community and the town. Cameron, I can't say enough for, like I said, I appreciate it. And to have this opportunity, it's family oriented. My family has done this. I brought my son with me. He's been with me every time. I think it's because he thinks we're going to feed him again. But it's honestly, it's the good small town feel we like about this, and Auburn's got it's piggybacking on that, and I really appreciate the opportunity. So thank y'all very much.
All right, council, any questions or comments?
Let me just lay this out.
Go ahead.
Yeah, let me lay this out for the public. Scott owns Good Times Bowling and Entertainment in Auburn, which is a state-of-the-art bowling alley. The only one I've seen that even compares to how nice it is the one down at downtown Disney, maybe down in Orlando. I mean, it's a great place. Got a lot of games. Has a bar and a menu that you would expect from something like that. A lot of great entertainment. So much that it's just a really neat place, and we're excited that they're going to be here. The action that you'll be taking is we're going to provide him, I think it's 2.08 acres adjacent, the land that we always call the option land, the public's option land, the land that's adjacent to Publix. And we are very excited about this moving forward. And we did the 772 notice. Everything's been done, and we're looking forward to moving forward. And excited about what lies ahead. I know there are a lot of people excited about this, Scott, and we appreciate your patience, and I appreciate Cameron's persistence, and everything paid off, and we appreciate everything that y'all have done to get us to this point.
Look, Carol, like I said, I do appreciate it. did come up, and for those who haven't, like the mayor said, we're not the traditional bowling center. Family entertainment has changed a lot, and the idea of going bowling has changed from just the old smelling like a locker room, your dad had a pile in his back pocket with cigarette smoke all in the ceiling tiles. Those days are gone. So we've kind of made it more family-oriented, kid-friendly. Like the mayor said, we do have 50-plus arcade games we're looking at for here. We're a full-service bar and kitchen. We're a full redemption store with prizes. And the biggest thing is focus on the customer. So if there's ever any questions or concerns, I'll tell you my door's open. Everybody's got my phone number. It's not, I know where I'm at. We're just out to push a good product and take advantage of this opportunity we're getting down here. So.
Good. Thank you. Council, questions, comments?
I got a comment and a question. Scott, when we went up there and visited, I was just blown away at how nice it was. I was just, didn't expect it would be that nice. When I walked in the door, I was just, but can you tell them, I know you just mentioned the 50-something arcade game. Can you tell them like how many bowling alleys? Yeah.
We'll have 16 lanes. It's in a split house. For those who don't know what that means, instead of you walking in, all your lanes being on the wall or down the side, we'll have 6 lanes to the left of the bar dining, eating area, and then 10 lanes to the right. It will have 50-plus arcade games. I do have escape rooms up there in Auburn, but they are not coming to Detroit for numerous reasons. But the redemption area is huge and it's amazing, and that I, as a traditional bowler, and I'm not going there, it's been 10 years ago I would have gone in my bowling alley. I was just such a serious competitive tournament bowler. And it just changes your prospect and what you expect out of a bowling center. When you walk in, you see TV screens, our lights running 25%, the music's on. At 9 or 10 o'clock, you turn into extreme bowls, so the lights are flashing, and the music goes up a little louder. And you try to liven up the crowd and give people an experience. And that's what we're focused on. The cleanliness, and that's like I said, trying to, it kind of concerns me sometimes that we don't do enough, because I know as having kids coming up, when you travel, when you went to any place, we would pick our places based on how clean the bathrooms were. So how clean your business was, or how, so when I know that people focus on that, so that's kind of been our motto, is just push, push, push. You'll see me 9 times. If you walk in the building, any random time, I've probably got a mop in my hand somewhere in a dish rag. But it's that kind of helps give that experience when you go in, so that you're not walking in a traditional bowling alley, and it smells like a locker room, and like I said, the smoke's reeking, and the carpet's dirty. No, we've got away from that. So we try to give you the state of the art with the TV screens, the music, the lights, the games, and the full arcade experience.
I just want to say, when I had a chance to go, I'm not a bowler. So I'm like, I think I'll try a watch. But before you know it, it was like, it gravitates to you. The environment itself is not the typical bowling alley. So, and then the food, and then having the aspect of the bar, it would be something that all ages could enjoy. Even a grandparent take their grandchildren, and just for a moment to sit off and watch them if they don't know.
That's right.
I think it was a great environment.
Thank you.
And I just want to say, I don't bowl, but I was just excited as all you are. They were bowling. Because I'm one of the people that don't want to be breaking nails and all that kind of stuff. But I was just blown away about it, and it just left a wholesome feeling in me that my grandbabies and they'll be in a place where I can watch them and they'll be safe and it's clean. And it's just, you get joy out of seeing other folks' joy.
That's right.
And I just want to thank you for allowing us that opportunity.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for being willing to invest in our community as well. So we appreciate that. Council, with that, is there a motion to approve the resolution? So moved. By Mr. Meeks, seconded by Ms. McSwain-Holland. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, resolution is agreed to. Thank you. Thank you all very much.
Thank you so much.
reading of Ordinance 426, which is amending Chapter 5 of the Code of Ordinance of the City of Troy and adopting updated technical codes. And if council will remember, I think in our last meeting we passed a resolution to bring this ordinance forward. And this is the first reading of that ordinance. And the title of that, I think, is sufficient. All right. The next item on our agenda is the first reading of Ordinance 427, which is the declaring of certain real property no longer needed for municipal purposes and authorizing the conveyance of said real property to the Pike County Board of Education. And with that, it will constitute the first reading as well. All right, council, tonight, as a recommendation from the executive committee, we will reappoint Miss Octavia Jones for another term on the Troy Library Board. Is there a motion to approve this recommendation from the executive committee? By Ms. Moultrie, seconded by Ms. McSwain Holland. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, the appointment is made. Thank you. With that, Mayor, that concludes our items, and we welcome your report and comments.
Well, it's been a long time coming with good times. And that is, and not only is that a wonderful opportunity for us, I just want to thank y'all for doing that. I think it's the beginning of many other things. We're working hard every day, to make our community more livable, to attract more people to live, to visit, and this is a great step in that direction, and I'm grateful for y'all allowing us, through the citizens who provide the resources to do these things, an opportunity to make this a better place to live. And I would like to also mention that Troy served as the pilot program for Step Up Alabama, which we received a raise grant from the U.S. Department of Transportation. It'll be in excess of $1.3 billion to get shovel-ready projects. And by Troy being involved, there'll be communities like Demopolis, Enterprise, Eufaula, Utah, Georgiana, Greenville, Selma, and Tuskegee will benefit from this in the future. As well, I want to thank Sharon McSwain Holland, Wanda Howard Moultrie for their engagement with him. They did a lot of work to try to make this happen. Sharon also participated in a video with me and some other people to help get this accomplished. But really, what made this work ultimately, and people talk about this all the time, are relationships. And we have been, the city of Troy for a long time has had a great relationship with Mr. Wiley Brooks. Dante does a great job on a day-to-day basis, working with Mr. Brooks. And through our transportation program, and most people forget that the number one, the basic form of transportation is what we used to call when we were young, Pat and Bob, walking. And this, will make it easier to walk in areas, safer to walk in areas that need to be improved. And so I'm very grateful for that. We'll get this project shovel ready, and then we will reapply for construction funds next year. And so that's a good thing, and I appreciate it. We've gone on I've gone on a little longer than I intended to. December the 6th, I think is a Monday. We'll have a Christmas parade, which is always a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to that. And I want to try to get out here because all my kids are home, and so I'm excited about that. But I just want to say, going into Thanksgiving, how thankful I am for this community, how thankful I am for each of you, how thankful I am for all of the folks out there that work so hard to make all this go. I'm thankful for the citizens out there that work hard every day to make this a unique community. I am thankful that God redeemed a sinner like me. So we got a lot to be thankful for. So thank y'all. Look forward to working with you moving forward.
Thank you, Mayor. Any questions or comments for the mayor at this time? If not, Ms. McSwain Hall.
Well, I'm excited about the raise grant that the city has been awarded. I'm looking forward to the more walkable city for all people, all residents and visitors. Also, I'm excited about the good times that we'll be able to have in the environment that will include our families, family environment, and the revenue that will be drawn by others coming to our community as well. And I just want to say congratulations to my daughter on her victory for homecoming queen. Even though we lost our homecoming game, we were still celebrating in our house. And as well as just hoping that everyone will have a safe and happy Thanksgiving, because we've had some rough times and some losses along the way, but we have so much to be grateful for, and just taking this Thanksgiving as an opportunity just to reflect on the things that we truly have to be grateful for. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Sherry. Mr. Meeks?
You stole part of my thunder.
Exactly.
Congratulate you today.
I couldn't let it
She was homecoming queen at Troy University. She was also homecoming queen at Charleston High School. So that says a lot about the young lady, and I know you're mighty proud. Cameron, thank you for making that phone call at all. Appreciate it very much. City of Troy is going to be very fortunate, and we do appreciate it. Also, the mayor of the clock outside, as I mentioned earlier, very fitting to Mr. Jeremy Warren. It's very nice. Well done. Also, I'd like to congratulate Pike Live on winning their second in a row state football championship. And trash route, make sure I get it right, Bob. Thursday's route will be run Wednesday, and then Friday's route will be run the following Monday. Everybody have a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Ms. Moultrie?
Being thankful, and those are two words mean a whole lot when it comes from a sincere heart and received in that manner. So if I'm not out of place, I would like to tell you to come in here. If you don't mind. Here. And I just want to tell you how thankful you are for me. You know, everybody has their moments, and so this is yours. Cameron has some, you have some. We get a raise grant, and it was all about you that day. Because you took the effort in hooking us up. You took the effort in bringing us together. Sometimes my street stuff gets in the way, but you took the effort in seeing need in our communities that are underserved. And so I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm not choked up with the mask or something. But I want to thank you but you saw that. You saw that as you rode around, picking up people, how that would make a great difference in our underserved community. So, you know, from my mouth to your ears, I want to just tell you thank you, and thank you. Appreciate it. Okay?
It's just a good, we're gonna do a lot more for short term.
I believe it. But while I can, because I don't know how long I'll be here, but while I can, I just want to say thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, and Cameron, the same to you. You bringing our families together, like Sharon said. You know, when we have mayor for a day, it's always something that those young people will tell us that we don't have anything to do. We don't have anything to do. But you know what? That vision is coming to fruition. And so thank you so much for your hard work. And I thank my colleagues for us being so open-minded. And you know, sometimes we get in a box. You can't see outside that box. But once we open that box up and lay it flat, you can see a whole lot of regions of things that would make this city better. So thank you, Karen, so much, okay? And happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I ain't still no Thanksgiving. You don't know where.
The advantage of going last is that you really can just say ditto. But I will be brief, but I want to thank those from the city and the chamber that were involved in the homecoming parade a week or so ago. It was a good event, and thankful to have that this year. Mayor, you mentioned the Christmas parade coming up at 7 o'clock on December the 6th. And congratulations to Pikeville on back-to-back state championships. And Sharon, you know some of us are about as proud of Deja as you are. And Greg said it best. It may have been the first or maybe only the second time.
It's only happened a few times.
Yeah, that a young lady in our community represented her high school as homecoming queen and then her university as homecoming queen. So kudos, and Sharon, I know y'all are very proud of Deja, and you should be. I too am very thankful for this community, thankful for my colleagues, Mayor, thankful for our department heads, and thankful for our employees, but more importantly, thankful for our citizens for giving us the opportunity. And I, like the Mayor and my colleagues, I am grateful that the good Lord has smiled upon us, and He has smiled upon me, saved us, and let us serve. So with that, a motion to adjourn is in order. Thank you. We are dismissed.